And welcome back. Here we are, ready for the second match between TTOne here on the Protoss side, on the blue Protoss, and MorroW on the green Terran. I wonder if this game is going to be as good as the first one. I actually liked the first one a lot. I love that strategy that MorroW used to take his units down to ground level and be able to fend off that attack, that positioning that TTOne took from him. TTOne was able, if you guys recall, to just place himself where the supposed natural expo for MorroW was and kept him just stuck on one base for a long time. I don't think that's gonna happen on this map. Especially because this map, as you can see, has two entrances. Main entrance here usually walled off by a Terran player, and the back entrance just with some rocks protecting it by now. And what usually players do is placing some kind of cheap building here, so it works like a door alarm. If these rocks get destroyed and something moves here, you'll be able to see it on the minimap, or if it gets destroyed, it actually gets a warning on the minimap. So yeah, it's a pretty good option. Meanwhile, on TT1 side, chrono boosting just stacking probes at the moment, only one pile, not doing much. Getting the first barracks, MorroW. And here on this side, what usually happens is, as you can see, the rocks there, this is the back entrance, and the main entrance usually is here. What's also doable on this map, I already seen some Protoss players doing it, is instead of, like for example, walling off here on the ramp, just wall off here on this choke point, and you actually start working out of two bases without much worry, at least for the early game if you're able to. You just get some buildings here, and then put some photo cannons here, and yeah, works fine. At least for the early games, it helps contain the opponent, and you can actually settle your expo with feeling more safe about it. Okay, I see MorroW going for the orbital command, probably gonna try to boost some mules. Marines coming out, and I think MorroW is gonna start his wall now. Yeah. There's already a probe coming, so I don't think he's going to be on time to even avoid that probe of entering. I guess his first probe is going to just be able to check it. Oh, but it was fairly close. Marine shooting it. No, didn't get it. And it just landed the building. And there was still quite a big gap there, but I guess he could have shot it with the Marine, not sure. Meanwhile, here on TT1's base, he already has one gas. He hit the cybernetics core here on the back. And we have a pylon there, a simulator, not much going on besides that. Okay, there's a Zealot running after the SCV, this is gonna take a while. Now, this probe might get killed now. Yeah, boom. And the wall-off is complete with the factory. He actually has a barracks and a factory at the moment. This might be an indicator that he's gonna go for some kind of mech build. And as you can see, two assimilators already as well. He's gonna need some gas, and he's taking care of it, just making sure that he's gonna have the gas that he needs. So I would say he's gonna go for some kind of mech build, for what I can see now. And there goes the SCV, killed. That Stalker just took care of him. And as you can see he's making a supply depot here. It's gonna work as the alarm for his back door. If something passes here, he'll get a warning out of it. He's finishing a bunker now, which means that he moves his factory. And what he's getting now? Oh, a starport. Interesting. Look at the production. Okay, he's actually going for what people call a 1-1-1 opening, which is starport, factory, and barracks. Not very used to this kind of opening, but well, that's just me and my lack of experience. Let's see how good it works for MorroW. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing 1,000 times better than me, so... Getting a tech lab close to the starport. This might become interesting, and meanwhile you see TT1 is going for the fast expo. Not something that you see that often coming out of a Protoss player, but I'm pretty sure this is going to give him an advantage on the mid game, on the economic wise. He's going to be able to work out of two bases if he's actually able to defend this one. And for now he has 4 units here, just 3 Stalkers and a Zealot close to the choke point, just making sure that nothing comes there. Okay, MorroW already getting some siege tanks and getting a Raven, which is really useful against Protoss because of the point defense drone. And we see TT1 going for the robotics facility. I think he already did something similar to it on the first game. Pretty sure he's gonna try some more Immortals. Sending some probes, transferring some probes to this this mineral field. Very good option. Chrono boosting more probes. He's just investing a lot on his economy so he can keep the pace against the mule heavy Terran army. Just mule owned Terran army on the income. And he's actually ahead. Look, has a nice gap on the harvesters and actually a bit of a gap here there on the income. Not much of a difference, but yeah, there's a bit. What is he getting now? More barracks. This place is pretty much walled off. He's just building Hellions. What else? Siege tank, another siege tank. And TTOne massing his army now. Plenty of stalkers around, and he already got an observer out. I think he's going to take a look at MorroW's base. Second gas coming here. Robotics working out of 3 gateways at the moment. Let's see if he's going to make anything else. No, not for now. Porting some units to this entry. We got the probe just wandering off, checking out stuff, and the Raven is wandering around just making sure or checking how far already TT1 went on his expo. And I see a green cloud moving. Oh yeah, well, not that small, but yeah, a fairly small group coming out of MorroW. And because he has the Raven there, he was able to spot the observer. Now he's chasing after him. This is not a big group, but yeah, for this early in the game, it's actually nice. I think he's gonna try to make a first push. Oh, and he just met TT1's forces. Yeah, they pretty much cross. Really interesting. And they're gonna face off on the choke point. And there it is. Point defense drone going down, as you guys can see. Really helpful to at least pick up some of the shots coming out of those stalkers. Yeah, here they go. Marines pulling ahead. He's holding off a bit. He's just trying to be cautious, I guess. And all the probes getting